Hey guys, it's Armsday. I figured I'd go over a couple of weapons with you. Welcome to Armsday. So today I picked up a Soros RE45. Came in at 280. You know, I tried to rank out my character to the highest rank, which is like 305 or something. Doesn't change anything. They still come in at 280. So in the past couple of weeks, I've been deleting everything to try to get this beauty right here, the Touch of Malice, which is, in my mind, probably one of the best exotics out there. It is a true exotic. Came in at 310, okay? You know about this weapon. The final round is a boost. It's a major increase in damage output, but it takes away your life little by little. The way you can get around that is get 3 rapid kills and it will return a portion of your health. So I'll be going with Hammer Forged. Weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower. So I'll be going with Hammer Forged probably. You get that, and you get the Touch of Mercy, which helps replace your health if you're using the final round. Which a lot of people do in the Crucible, sad to say. They're that weak that they have to actually use the final round. They actually will go out and go like this and shoot it down to one shot, and then run around like this and go and run up with somebody and kill them. You want to nerf something? Nerf that, because that is just pathetic gameplay. Anybody that does that is just pathetic. Part of the update 2.0.1 was that they got rid of shot package because people were whining and complaining about the fact that shotguns had shot package and the range was too far. And they were getting killed by shotguns from too far away. Well, how about nerfing the wimps that go out there and drop the magazine size down to 1 and then run around with 1 round in the magazine? I mean, talk about gaming the system. Leave the perks the way they are. So I just wanted to show you a way to get around that. There's a perk called Rangefinder, which increases its effective range when you aim the weapon. It's the same as shot package. Shot package worked, I think, on aim. It didn't work if you just hip fired it. So you'll get that bonus, and then you got rifle barrel. So this thing would be really pathetic if it didn't have rifle barrel. But I don't love the conspiracy theory because it has such a low rate of fire. But this thing came in at 300 for me. You know, look at the Emotes. It's got much better rate of fire. You know, to me, a shotgun is an up-close weapon. You know, and when I use these in the Crucible, I bust out my shield. You know, when you run, you could either go with the shoulder charge or the shield. I liked using the shield sometimes. This one, Juggernaut, because what happens? You see a guy on the radar, you start busting it around the corner, and you got a shield up. He sees you, he hits you with a punch or a round from a shotgun, and it doesn't do anything because you have your shield up. Hit him with a shotgun, whack him with a thing, he's dead. That's how I play Crucible with a shotgun. I don't know what anyone else is doing, alright, and why they had to nerf a shotgun. I mean, give me a break. Seriously, they already nerfed and ruined the fusion rifles. They ruined the auto rifles, in my opinion. I mean, it was one of the coolest things to go into the Crucible with your auto rifle, and you know, they didn't work great if you didn't hit people in the head. I mean, but you know, it was all about headshots. Some people like standing back with their auto rifles and trying to get somebody get a kill with it. It's perfectly fine. Another thing you want to, if you're gonna nerf something, nerf people that stand and hide in the corners, right? There's people that play Crucible and that's all they do. Another positive though is that the Iron Banner is back, which is really cool. But people will hide in the corner and they'll hard scope a spot, right? Someone comes around the corner and they shoot him. That should be just completely eliminated. Okay, so running around with the last round in the magazine on Touch of Malice and standing in a hard scope position in a map that you know really well, which means you have an advantage over everyone else that doesn't know that map or whatever. Even if you don't have, even if everybody knows the map, you know, you're basically blocking an entire section of the map by standing there like this. Okay, I would say that if you want to nerf something, nerf that. And make it so that if someone's doing that, you can't get a one-shot kill. That's it. That's all. Yeah, you can do it. You can hard scope, but you're not going to get a one-shot kill off of that because that's just cheesy gameplay. What's not cheesy gameplay is using a shotgun and running up on somebody and shooting them with it. I don't see why that's a problem. So I picked up my JLB 47, which is a cool shotgun. You know, I love the looks, the feels of these things. They shoot very slow. But that's almost kind of good with this rocket launcher because you don't want to just be wasting your rockets. You want them to hit their targets. And I chose the one with grenades and horseshoes because next best thing to tracking is that early proximity. It explodes when it's near somebody. Shotguns work by blast radius, same as any kind of bomb that would land in war. Wherever it lands, it does damage in a certain area. It sends out a percussion. So that's basically what you know, rocket launchers do. So you want it to blow up near somebody so it does the proper damage. Then you got Eververse, who is in the tower, and you know, I haven't done a lot of videos lately because I was at the Met Games and stuff. But thank you, Eververse, for giving me this one. Yeah, baby, going at it with the swing. Also got the what is this one again? It's called the Watch Your Back. Yeah, Watch Your Back. It's to slit your throat. Watch your back, bro. I like that. So I mean, that's really cool. And then another really cool thing that came out is that they got the what's called a glass needle that you can buy from Xur. And when you buy a glass needle, you can change your elemental stuff, like your intellect, discipline, and see, I have two of these. One has intellect, discipline, the other has discipline, strength. I figured I'd keep them both, right, based on my gameplay, whatever I was doing at the time. And I have multiple copies of other things for the same reason. So, yeah, so there you have it with that. And then I just picked up a Zaranea D from Armsday today too, which is a really cool weapon. But these had nothing to do with the updates. These are just cool weapons. It's very much like the Fabian strategy. It's going to get better as it ranks up. It's got cool perks like the you know, chance to return a portion after an assist, which is good for the Crucible, so you don't have to reload. Got counterbalance, so it increases stability, and then you go with rifle barrel. So I'll have rifle barrel on and counterbalance, speed reload, single point swing. So you can choose whatever you want. And then I got the Izumi. I got another Izumi with quick unassisted kills, reduced grenade and melee cooldown. But yeah, so they fixed a couple things. They fixed the Taikonaut helmet too, where it says heavy ammo drops more often. That wasn't happening. Some other things, but I basically covered the major stuff. The shotgun thing. One of the things that really gets my goat is the fact that the Agonarch Runes don't work. And I will confirm that today, that I went to the Agonarch Rune chest with the guys that I went, and I finished a Touch of Malice today with them, with this character. And the Agonarch Rune still does not work. Yet they go ahead and they fix this perk, right? They fixed the Agonarch Rune, this issue with an Agonarch Rune where if you used your Agonarch Rune during the week, there was an issue where it wasn't charging another rune. If you had picked up another rune during the same week and went down to the Dreadnought to kill some Taken bosses, Taken majors, and to charge your Agonarch Rune, it wasn't charging if you used your an Agonarch Rune in the same week. That's all well and good that they went ahead and fixed that, but they forgot one thing. The Agonarch Rune doesn't work because you forgot to fix the fact that you shut it off. So why fix the Agonarch Rune issue like that if you can't use the darn Agonarch Rune to begin with? Because it's broken, or whoever broke it by cheesing it or whatever happened. I get it. I know it's going to be fixed, but a lot of people are going after the gun that's in my hand right now, and they want that stupid Agonarch Rune calcified fragment so that they can get the Touch of Malice. You know, there's a bunch of fragments you're running around getting, and two of them are available this week. One is the Thalnok mini Crota fight in the Court of Oryx. I would recommend bringing 3 people plus for that. And then there's another what was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna grab this. So yeah, and then the Agonarch Rune gives you one. So there's 2 things people are waiting for: is the Agonarch Rune to be able to use it, and the little mini Crota so that they can get it if they don't have that particular calcified fragment, which I did not on this character, and that's what got me the Touch of Malice today. So I thank the guys that played. I would recommend having people there. One guy taking out the witches on the either side of Crota, or whatever you want to call them, mini baby Crota. Take out the witches. Then there's the Cabal that blast you off the shelf. So you want a guy to take off the Cabal, kill off the Cabal. You also want, and you need somebody to kill off the sword bearer. So you want to get rid of the witches, because if you can kill off the sword bearer, but then if somebody runs up there with the sword, the witches are going to kill him, and there goes the whole chance to use that sword. Now you don't waste an Agonarch Rune. You'll get your Agonarch Rune replenished. You know, you'll be able to use it again if you fail, but you know, you don't want to fail. You want to win and get your calcified fragment. So you know, that's one thing there. So kill the witches and kill those Cabal that blast you guys off the shelf. So if you have the sword, I've seen it many times where a guy picks up the sword, starts running off, and one of the Cabal, taken Cabal, fires off his little pulse EMP grenade thing, whatever he does there, and shoots the guy right off the ledge and into the next chamber. Oh, I one-shotted him with my JLB 47. So yeah, Armsday is very cool. I'm going to be ranking things up now because I don't have to use them for weapon material for my Touch of Malice quest. And that's it. I just wanted to go over a few things with you. Oh, and the fact that they nerfed the black Spindle, which I think is pathetic. We put in a lot of blood and treasure to get that thing. It came in at 310 and they knocked it back to 290. Then I bought another one from the Crucible vendors. I bought one at, and they were purchasable at 290. So I went and looked at that one and they knocked that back to 280. You know, I'll never understand why they did that. You know, it should have been grandfathered that if you already have the black Spindle, leave it alone. And then anybody in the future, you know, if you get it, you're going to get it at 290 or at least 300. I mean, look at this. It's 310. Why did this suddenly go back to 290? I don't know. But whatever. So, that's pretty much it. I mean, Iron Banner's back. So, you know, get at it. Trial Osiris will be around on 10/16. Those are some of the highlights of the update and just some discussions about Armsday and some of the changes and things going on. So, remember, Rangefinder is a nice replacement for Shot Package. And anything that will improve your range, like Reinforced Barrel or what have you. Alright guys, so this wasn't really about showing you gunplay. It was more about just trying to get some feedback from you, what you think about these things. And how people, you know, influence Bungie to get auto rifles nerfed. And to get fusion rifles nerfed. And now they have the shot package nerfed. So, you know, I don't understand why that happens. Besides people whining that they're getting killed. So, two suggestions I have for nerfing things. One would be hard scoping a sniper rifle. If you do that and you stand there for more than maybe 5 seconds, one shots should not be allowed. A second thing that should be nerfed would be the running around with the last round in a magazine, like a wimp. I've seen people running around with the Touch of Malice down to 1 round, because the last final round does a lot of extra damage. Sure, it takes away part of your life, but it does extra damage. But there are guys that literally walking around with 1 round in the magazine because they can. I guess they don't have the ability to kill somebody any other way. So. I would suggest that if they do that, that it just disqualifies the final round perk for the Touch of Malice. So if you want to make a change, those are 2 suggestions I would have. If you guys have any suggestions, then post them up and tell me what you think about mine. You know, I don't tend to whine about Crucible because I think it comes down to skill and focus and knowing your maps and focusing on the map. You could use any gun you want. You keep changing them, swapping them, but the bottom line is it comes down to just playing. And potentially, if you can get it done, communication amongst your teammates. So there you have it, guys. I just wanted to bring up some stuff, talk to you about the update and the Armsday, and see what you think. You know, I'm sure I'll get some negative, some positive feedback. I welcome it all. Go Mets, baby. There you have it. Yeah, that's Yoenis Cespedes tomorrow night hitting the Grand Slam to win the game.